Heal him, Jody. Jody be acting like she ain't got no sense.
It's fine by me.
Good thing nothing crazy happened during that time. That's insane. Ladies first for what? What you talking about? Okay. So y'all bathhouse is outside, of course. Why wouldn't it be, right? Why wouldn't it be? What is that, Head and Shoulders they got over in the corner? You're not gonna let the water get cold or get hot or nothing? Just let the water fall right on you. Just right on you, Jody. That's how we feel? Okay. All right, Jody. Buddy, I wish you would introduce yourself. You in here, now you done seen me naked. Crown? This man just all up in here creeping on me. Like.
And then the guy left running. And you know what? He was never seen again.
This an every night thing? I thought this was like once a week, once every other week, something like that. Y'all got to deal with this every night.
Time to go to bed.
I would literally go insane. I'll be like Nana over there. I'll stop talking.
Why do we have to lock up the house?
Up in there like.
Just go to your room, Jody, and don't come out, no matter what happens.
Just rock it back and forth.
You remember the sheep last night? I don't want anything to happen to you.
God, for God's sakes, Paul. What's going on here?
Tell me, Paul. Maybe I can help.
To your room.
Okay, Paul. Okay.
There's nothing you can do.
Take a couple of the items with you, Jody. Whatever these is, unseasoned potatoes with the corn. Go to my room. Let's see, item. We still go, yeah. Every time this happened, we can't go outside with item. Or should I go outside? Should I not listen and go outside and see what's up? Yeah. Let me go outside, see what's up. What's crack-a-lacking? Let's see what's up out here. Okay, got a little sandstorm behind us. Aiden, you see anything? Let's see. No, not really. Ah, what's that? Okay, and then we got them defending. Okay. So we got an evil spirit that's in the sand. A sand monster. And we got maybe previous people of the farm and of this land defending against it. So this is an every night thing. Stay behind the tree, Jody. Or not. Okay. You trying it, huh? Be for real, buddy. Be for real. We got training. Jody, what going in here about to do? What's coming? Damn. Good thing I was paying attention. Relax, buddy. Aiden. Okay, buddy. You're doing a little too much now. Damn. Oh, there go that area. Climb. And just when I thought this section was gonna be boring, because we on a farm doing farm work, they like, nah. I can barely. The thing is I can barely see this stuff. Buddy, what do you want? Relax, bro. I meant to press to the left, but I pressed down first accidentally. That's on me. I mess up one command and I get captured just like that. Okay? Yeah, protect me. I'm one of y'all, like partially, like 50%. I mess up one command, bro, and that happens.
Jody.
Out of the 60 commands they threw at me, y'all could have let me off.
What's happening here? What was that thing?
You should have listened to me. Stayed in your
I'm
room.
not listening to you.
You have to tell me the truth. You have to tell me the truth now.
It's Yiitzo.
Yiitzo.
He wants blood.
For
That's
what? What
all
you
he's
do?
interested in.
What you do?
We can't do anything about it. You can't fight a spirit.
Watch me. You don't know I got a spirit in me.
Spirits don't live in this world. If he's here, there's a reason.
Exactly. And we about to get to the bottom of it. Look at him. Still watching. He mad. He's sick. This horse like me.
You remember Ashley? We're friends, right? I'm just gonna put my foot in the stirrup and climb up, okay? I need to figure out how to go forward.
Ashley reminds me of this horse named
Hey,
Ashley,
what do you think, Ashky?
that I was riding.
We're doing pretty good, huh?
That horse is gonna have to tell me
with,
your
like,
secret.
for a trip for
Listen,
like
I'm
my
heading over to the
one of my
pasture to
schools
tend
that
the
I was at
churros.
growing up.
You wanna come?
And like we had
Sure.
went for
Let's
like
go.
a horseback riding and stuff like that. And of course the horse that I get, her name was Ashley. They was like, oh, Ashley's a wild one. She doesn't usually like people and this, that, and third. And me being me, I'm like, okay, that's not about to be me, right? Because I'm not everybody else, right? So I looked at it as a challenge. It's good to say that it worked out. Even though during like me and a couple of my friends, we were racing each other. They had like the good horses and stuff. And there was a moment to where Ashley was about to like buck me off of her because we was racing, and I had to like calm her down and slow her down and stuff like that. And she almost bucked me off of her, like jumping up, doing like on her hind legs. But it was a good time though. A good time. Good time. First time ever horseback riding too. And of course I get the horse that's the crazy one of the group. So now we become the best of friends, huh?
Look, I know you don't want to talk about it. But I really need to know what happened last night.
Specters. We're gonna say entities.
Your father knew the spirit. It's not the first time he's come, right?
This man come every night. It
has
looked
always
like.
been here. It comes at night and steals souls. The old ones used to say, it's a curse. The price our tribe had to pay for living on these lands.
Nah. It's a
And
little
the ghosts that
something else
surround the
tied
house.
into that.
Do you know who they are?
My father says 5 spirit guardians have always protected our tribe. They come at night to prevent Yeotso from killing us. I don't know if it's true, but Yeotso has never managed to get into our house. My turn to ask you some questions. What are you really doing out here in the middle of the desert?
Here
It
y'all
feels
go
like you're running
asking
away
me
from
questions
something.
that I don't know.
I guess I'm just trying to forget. You know, make a new start. Maybe I'm just
This
running
been
away from
Jody
myself.
best fit all gameplay.
You're like us. You
The
also have your
necklace
dark secret, don't you,
with the
Jody?
necklaces. This the best fit she done had all gameplay. I ain't gonna lie to you. This a solid fit, Jody.
I have to tell you something. I
Jay! Jay! Verkeerde klus.
Oh, ze zei? De beba shak ad. Ai she in the dish is.
That was Paul. There's no water at the ranch. Something must be up with the well. I'm gonna have a look on my way back.
I can go take a look if you want.
Don't know if you'll be able to do much.
I'll do what I can. Where's the well?
It's over there. It's got a windmill. Shouldn't be hard to find.
Okay. I'll see you back at the ranch.
Okay. See you
I'll
later.
see you back at the ranch. Ashki. Here, boy. Here, boy. Or was Ashki a girl? I can't remember. You ready? You want to run, Ashki? Maybe? Is that just a shadow like a bird or something flying by? So what the hell was that? There we go. Ah, a little tumbleweed up there. I don't think we should climb up that, so we're going to use Aiden for this. There it is.
Good work,
Nice and
Aiden.
simple.
The pump's running again.
They was really about to try to have me climb up there. No, we ain't got time for that. I'm surprised there ain't been too many collectibles, whatever they want to call them. Look at him. Buddy, you want to stop creeping on me? I think it's time for you to introduce yourself, friend. What's in here? Ah. Skeletal remains. Aiden, what you see? You see something? Oh, I can't. They won't let me switch to Aiden. Okay. Ah, premonition? Or not premonition, but seeing the past. farm was burned down, looks like, or the previous. Don't be spelling out crown again, because what the hell does that mean? I keep pressing down accidentally, but I'm really trying to press to the left. It's just like the panic in me is automatically going to down. He put crown again. Like, what does that mean? All right, Ashki. You know how long it would take us to get over here if this was Jody, just Jody?
Why have I been brought here?
Who knows, Jody? Who knows? So these demons just been terrorizing this place.
An entity.
It's a
Massacred
demon.
the soldiers in the fort. Could it be Yatezo? The forked tree. The forked tree. There was nothing else over here, Jody? Like this right here that you trying to walk past? What you doing? Looks like that's everything over here. Yeah. I don't see anything else. Okay, now we can go look for that forked tree. Forked tree. Is it up in that tomb up there?
Don't see anything. Forked tree.
Devil's Fork. The place I saw in my visions.
Alrighty. Was that about it? That looked like one of the tribe members.
The entity. Ghosts. They were wearing these ritual masks.
Ah, okay. So is that the crown? Okay.
Thanks, Aiden.
So they want us to perform some sort of ritual to banish this demon. I'm glad they cutscene through all of this because I wasn't trying to go and dig all that stuff up.
Weird. This one has no talisman.
Ah, what a baby. Ain't that the same little cover Nana have on?
He put it around the baby's neck.
Observant.
Help me, Aiden.
Observant.
Gotta see what happened. It all went by too fast. I didn't understand it. It's just all mixed up. It's as if something's missing. I'll show the talismans to Paul. Maybe he'll know something.
Show them talismans to Nana. If anybody gonna know somebody's gonna be her old ass. Let's get you in the stable, Ashki. Oh, what? Oh, now we gotta heal
Came here
him.
in broad daylight. We tried to get to the house. Corey, get the car!
Heal him, Jody!
Start already!
Jody be acting like she ain't got no sense.
Jay! It won't start!
The entity's coming back.
We've got to get to the house.
I don't think that's gonna help.
There's nothing else we can do. My father told you can't fight a spirit.
Well, I'm about to tonight. Yep, that's that same cover. I knew it. I knew it. Jody, we need to heal Paul. You acting stupid. Nana, say something.
This blanket.
Yup. She was the baby. I told y'all she was old as hell. Like 97.
To me,
Oh!
like her mother.
Ah, never mind. Okay, so it's a generational one. So she's like a couple generations later. Okay. My bad, Nana. You ain't as old as I was saying. There it is. That's what we need. Now we use these as barriers of protection. Jody, I could have walked you through this, and we ain't need iron for none of this. I could have walked you through this. I already knew what was happening when we got the talismans. We know talismans, they good for warding off evil. And then the little helmet crowns, it just, Jody, use your brain sometimes. It's just, use your brain sometimes. If they put the little, oh, they opened up the portal. That's how he got in here. So it's y'all fault. It's y'all fault. They opened up a portal. So we gotta close that bad boy.
Your ancestors. They summoned Yaitsu here.
They were lost, full of hatred for the white man. They bring spirit to kill their enemies and gain revenge. He turned against them. He was still hungry for blood. Yaitsu is back. He has come to take our lives.
I ain't gonna let that happen, Nana.
They're the guardians who protect the house, right?
They know they were robbed, so they returned to protect us from the evil that they released.
If they brought the entity here, I mean, there's gotta be some way to send it back to its own world.
They used a ritual to open the passage. I still remember the incantation, but the ritual is lost in the past.
I saw the ritual in my vision. Look, I'll prepare it and you can help me with the incantation.
Hurry! He's coming.
Okay, Nana. Coming in the clutch. Even though you've known this your whole life. Now, where I'm gonna do this at?
I have to make a fire in the front of the house.
Alright. You still boarding up that same window, buddy. It's been 20 minutes at least.
Something to light the fire.
It's like the house is done for because you boarding up the same window. The same window.
Jody, what the hell?
Trust me! I know what I'm doing!
We gotta get inside! The storm is coming!
Yep, look. Yep. You ain't never heard her talk. Exactly. Shut your mouth. Jody, you want to move with some sense of urgency? Damn. You want to sit up here and be walking? How the hell am I supposed to know?
No, that's not it!
Was I supposed to know this? gonna go with the peace sign. Watch it be the last one. B.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go.
Now the talisman.
Jesus
I
Christ.
have to remember where each
Like
of the
when
medicine
did we
is.
see that symbol? All the stuff we done seen, you expected me to pick out that one little detail?
There. That's exactly right. Okay. Now each of you needs to stand next to a talisman. There must be a soul attached to each one.
We missing the person. Because Paul.
4 of us. And 5 talismans. We need a 5th soul
Aiden?
to complete the ritual.
This is crazy, Jody! We're all gonna die if we don't go inside right now!
There we go.
One more soul.
Come on now. Big brain plays. Stop playing with me.
We've got the 5 souls. Shimasani, start the incantation now.
Come on, Nana. There it is. Get your ass back in this portal. That's all he wanted. He just probably wanted to go home. That's it. Nana got a lot to say now. Yeah, he probably just wanted to go back home, right? Yup. Come on, spirits. Do y'all job. Y'all the one who brought this damn thing here. They ain't let me dodge right there? Okay. Yep. Take your ass back home, buddy. Go back home. Good riddance. Yup. Get your ass back in that portal, demon. Be gone! Be gone, demon! Yeah! Yeah! Yup. Woo, boy. Now we exercising demons now? Come on now, sending them back. Through we opening portals, closing portals. I feel like every episode is something new.
Jody!
Jody!
No white man has ever been to the place I'm taking you. My people have buried our dead there for many hundreds of years.
It's a good thing I'm not a white man, huh?
For us, it's sacred land.
I mean, if y'all gonna have us go at this brisk pace, y'all could have just cutscened us to the place. Like, I get you want me to see the scenery, but we can see the scenery while we're running as well.
Huh?
I'm trying to be patient, y'all. I'm trying. Let's see. And you see something? A little collectible for you or something? No? Nope. I'm trying to be patient, but these little slow walks they be having me do. No sense of urgency. Oh damn! Both of them died. You couldn't heal him? Jody, I told you to get Aiden to heal Pa. Damn.
These are the bones of your ancestors. I'm sure they would have wanted to be buried alongside their own people.
Jody got me pissed off. You have the ability. You could have.
I know I could.
Don't blame yourself. My
Oh,
father is with
they
Ship's ancestors.
They probably wanted me after, like
He's happy where
before
he is.
setting up the thing. They probably wanted me to go in the room and heal him then. Sheesh. Well, if that's the case, that's on me then. Because I wasn't thinking about that at the time. Like, they should have let me save him when I first was saying something about it. Am I going up there? Watch, it's gonna be at the end. It's gonna say some percent of people say Paul, and I'm gonna be like the 2% that didn't. I'm gonna be pissed. That definitely was right bumper I pressed. Like, be for real. Dodie, what is that match about to do? Ah. Well, so is that a prediction of you? Or was that somebody else in the past that also had that? Because that's definitely a spirit attached to a person. Interesting.
So your decision is made? You leaving?
There's just things that I have to work out. Things from my past.
Our first stop need to be a
I'm ready to
department
face
store,
tomorrow.
Jody.
You did a lot
We
for us,
have
Jody.
to get your lips taken care
For
of.
us. And
Look at his lips. Look at their lips. They not chapped and crusty like
if
yours.
you don't find what you're looking for,
Jody just
come back here. You'll
Of
always
course.
find a home here.
appreciate that.
I'm gonna miss you.
Me too.
These lips are taking me out, y'all.
I'll never forget you, Corey.
I just don't understand why her lips look like this and nobody else's does. Like, they live on the farm. They the ones to be in the mess.
Ashki is gonna miss you.
No, don't say that. You gonna miss me too,
One day
buddy.
I'll come back and see you.
Don't sit up and try to play it off. Kiss. We ain't give Jody a kiss the last time, so we'll let her kiss him, because we ain't let her get a kiss with the old boy at younger Jody years, to where she was when he was trying to kiss her and then got mad and went completely left when I denied him.
Hey, Jody.
So we'll give her a kiss. We'll let her get her kiss now. This her first kiss as far as we know. I mean, I would rather walk.
It took me some time, but I managed to get it going again. Take it. It's yours.
Why, thank you.
Least we
I
can do is
appreciate
thank
the kindness, the kind gesture. Aiden, can you fix this up, maybe? Ooh, this boy raggedy. This boy raggedy. That's the spirits? They gotta be the spirits. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Aiden explored the house, 68%. Okay, did that. Then we got 92% of people didn't repair the bike. Oh, so you can repair the bike while you're there? Interesting. Then you got 86% of people told Jay the truth. 91% completed the trial. 54% took a step outside. 51% escape. Yetsu. Then we got 74% didn't save Paul. Okay, so I'm part of the majority that didn't save. It sucks that we didn't save Paul, but it's good to know that majority. And it's because of how the game set it up. Like, how you're going to, like, in the moment to where I'm like, okay, let's save Paul, right? You don't give me the option to. We just sitting there, Jody's sitting there just in shock, acting like she don't know nothing. And then, I mean, next thing you know, we trying to race against the clock because this damn demon coming and we got to get right. So by then, you done forgot that Paul in the other room and that you got to go in there separately and save him, right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the same boat as me, to where initially they thought, okay, let's save Paul. But then all of that stuff happened. They wouldn't let you save him when you thought. Then all that stuff happened and then you just forgot. So that's why you probably got 74% of people who didn't save him, which is unfortunate. But, right, maybe next time y'all let people save Paul in that moment when they're thinking about it, or during like the panic, or while we're doing other stuff, you can like have Jody say, oh, hey, I might be able to say Paul or something like that, you know, like give like a clue or something to remind people. And then you got 47% of people kissed Jay before leaving. All right, y'all, that is the end of that episode. Episode 5 is in the books.
Ready?
That was a nice little episode, nice conclusion. Even though we didn't get to save Paul, I still enjoyed the conclusion of that. And it just was nice to see that even before Jody, these demons and these spirits were something that people were trying to tap into and get into, right? And so it's seeing how that played out, and then the little story that they had with it, right? Like back in ancestral times, back then with native people and their lands obviously being taken over by white colonizers coming over and like stealing their land. So like that story kind of like tied into where believing in the spiritual world and the spiritual realms and presence and portals and stuff like that, how the native people would want to try and do something like that to defend themselves against these white colonizers that were coming over and terrorizing and taking and stealing their land and stuff like that. So I like how they tied that in, gave us a little bit of a history story, tied into history, but then put a little spin on it with the supernatural as it ties into this game. So I do enjoy that, and I did like that. And just seeing the overall connection with Jody in the past and see where those type of things have come from, and understand and realize that Jody may not have been the first, like that encryption that we saw in the cave with the person that had the spirit attached. We don't know if that was like a prophecy type thing to where those people in the past were like prophesizing that, and Jody is that prophecy being fulfilled, or if there was someone during that time or before that time or whatever it may be that also possessed that ability. Or it could have been that that's what their hope was in summoning that demon or those spirits, and thinking that they would be able to latch onto them and use them in that way. It's a little shaky on exactly what that is, but I'm assuming that it was either a prophecy speaking of Jody and Aiden, or it was someone in the past who had that same type of ability and they drew of it. But hey, that's the end of that. As we continue to dive into this, is something new every episode, so I'm sure we're gonna be doing something else, right? So as always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. Make sure you continue to smash that like button, the sub button, the join button, notification to be alerted. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, have a great one.